ordering for me is never the easiest feat.
At least you didn't get steamed spinach as a side.
Sauteed. Sauteed spinach. I have a problem ordering food. I'm very decisive with many things in my life, except for ordering at restaurants. And so thank God that I was blessed with an amazing wife that first looks for my item on the menu and points it out, because my eyes just scatter. I can't make up my mind, nor can I read what any of it is. And God forbid we go to a place that doesn't have photos on it, like Denny's, and then I'm like, So my wife, Molly, will find it first and go, here, babe, here's what you like. So we're at a restaurant, and she's like, oh, hey, they have sea bass. I was like, hey, I like that. Where'd you see it? And she's like, it's the big one right in front of your face. And so I'm like, cool, I'll do the sea bass. I'll do the sea bass. They're like, what would you like for your side? I was like, the sauteed spinach. Proudly hand them the menu, to which I look at my wife, and she goes, and I go, steamed carrots. And she's like,
now,
very nice.
Here's the thing. Did they let you keep the coloring book? That's the main question. He's like, I'm going to get mac and cheese.
I don't care where I'm at. I'm drawing on the tablecloth. So you can take me to the Ritz, and I will show up with my own box of crayons. I'm drawing on something.
I was going to ask, why is it that restaurants only put pictures of only certain menu items on the menu? It's like either have none or have all of them.
Maybe it's the ones that they're really proud of.
What does Denny's have to be proud of? You go to a Norm's and you have a picture of like
a lot of things.
Lumberjack breakfast.
It's an American institution.
Two eggs with like a stack of pancakes and bacon, and it's just like, okay, that's pretty. All this is like pretty standard. It doesn't look any different than anywhere else. It looks plastic as fuck. So why? But then there's like items that like you don't are less than common, or maybe like their own thing, and you don't have pictures of those.
I think the photos are on the menu for people like me, so we can just go,
Right, but then wouldn't you want a photo of every single one, so you're just like, okay, I like everything in this picture.
I think they just know my type of person. They're like, we know what this asshole likes.
You're right. Everyone catered to you.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking idiot.
Back in
He's gonna order
89?
3 things. Yeah, best 2 months of my life. The milk was flowing like honey.
I didn't latch. They said that that's why it increases chances of being lactose intolerant later. So
really?
That serves me right.
Really?
Yeah. Is this slouching slowly?
This is a low budget project here. I'm finna come. So welcome to Riddle Me This.
Hopefully me readjusting my privates is not within the shot.
Oh, it will be. I have those markers up there for us, but I'm getting.
We're pretending this is a white screen.
Yeah. I'm getting the full ratio there.
Is that what's going down?
I think you should.
Is that why you brought it up? I should tell it,
or should I tell it?
I don't know. I'm pretty good at telling, but so are you.
I'll take the lead. So we were really stoned. Big surprise, and we went to In-N-Out. We were gonna get a couple burgers. Gonna be huge. And we pull up in line, and the girl taking everybody's orders' name is London. We get up to order it, and we make it very difficult. Not on purpose. It's just,
I'm not yawning.
Those were the cards presented.
This is boring.
So her name was London.
I've never come across a lady named London. I've seen guys named Landon.
Have you come across a guy named London?
No.
Oh.
Either way, no people named London, just the city. And I told her while we were ordering, because she was repeating the order, and I go, "That's a cool name, London."
I was leaning back like this, so I wasn't directly involved.
I was
like, "I love my wife."
Yeah. He was kind of playing wingman. He's like, "I'm gonna let you guys have a direct connection."
Just took the seat all the way back. I was like, click.
Just recline slowly, like while you're keeping eye contact. But yeah, and then I was just like, guess my name. And she's like, oh, no.
To which I went, That's an odd request.
I don't know if you said it, but you definitely gave me the look. And
Like,
telepathically, I knew that you said
I
that.
gave you the look like, how the hell is she ever going to guess your name?
Well, because she had an unusual name, and so have I.
You would have been
And
better
so
off being
I
like, guess
wanted
my
to-
blood type. There's like way less options.
I just wanted to play a little game and have
All
a
right.
little fun.
And we were
Well, she
very
went like,
surprised. She goes,
"Ha, ha, ha,
no.
That's okay.
Nervously laughs.
She said that's okay.
Nervously laughs and goes,
If it's okay, then it's
"No,
okay for me to ask
okay,
again."
It's okay. And I'm
was
like, nah, it's okay. You know?
Yeah, and I go, "No,
She goes,
do it."
He goes, no, do it.
No, do it.
And then I look at him kind of like, whoa.
I didn't mean it like that.
No.
I swear to God, in my head, it was just like, no, like,
Nothing of
guess
which,
it. It's just fun.
nothing that happened with this story was meant to happen the way that it
No.
did. So,
I think she just felt like if she were to guess it wrong or something
she'd
way
insult
off.
you.
Yeah,
what if I
yeah.
say Tom?
'Cause
And you're
people are
like,
so
I
afraid
hate
to-
that name. How could you ever?
People are so afraid to offend other people now that, especially like
Haven't
a
noticed.
worker to a customer. God forbid a minimum wage worker says something to a customer that offends
You
them.
tell her manager, she guessed my name wrong. Okay, the bitch is fired.
Yeah. I asked her to guess my name. She didn't get it. Not even close.
Yeah, so
I want a
is
full
this meal comped?
Yeah, like what the
Exactly.
fuck? So I just wanted to have some fun. And then she was like, no, it's okay. I was
She's
like,
like,
no,
it's
guess
okay.
it.
And he goes, do it.
Yeah, I said, do it.
And I was like, whoa. Seriously,
she's
do
like-
it. You should do it. You should do it. He's going to get mad. You should do it.
I feel like then she just kind of went like,
I said it starts with a K.
Yeah, and I think she said something like Carl, which is not it.
It's close.
And that's where I got offended.
She goes like, Carl, like nervously. We're like,
like,
no,
no.
you're so stupid.
The next hint was,
So I said,
it also sounds like a girl's
yeah,
name.
I said, it could be a girl's name. And she goes, Kelly. And we're like, this chick. We go, no, it's Kamil. And she goes, oh, there's someone who works. She doesn't say there's a girl inside or there's a guy inside. She just says, there's someone who works here whose name is Kamil. And
Sorry, the way you just...
so I wanted to say something that in fact showed that, yeah, Kamil is a girl's name, which, I mean, it's not. But I was saying,
You never checked.
like, I wanted to say, oh, obviously, like, it's a girl, but what came out was, how old is she? And she went, I don't know. And we're like, okay.
We got a double of pedos.
How did we get to be so successful?
Knowledge.
Well, knowledge.
You remember that guy, Ty Lopez? I would love to have him. I don't think I've seen him on like a podcast or anything. He's never made it. Like, I don't know what happened to him. He like had a shit ton of ads,
Yeah.
probably made his money, and then fucking dipped.
He had like these younger dudes standing around him, and he's like, "This is my life." I was like, "Sweet." No, he goes, "I'm giving away all these cars to these guys. It could have been you."
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
do remember that.
It was like a year ago.
Like
He's
sports
like,
cars.
he's like, "Hey,
I feel like
hey
those-
Tanner, what kind of car are you driving?"
I'm driving a Lexus 460 AFF or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, Skylar, what are you driving? He's like, oh, I went with the Ferrari. He's like, cool deal. What about you, Chad and Travis? I'm like, this guy's, these are not good guys. Knowledge. Like, he's almost kind of
Knowledge.
cross-eyed. He's still got, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being cross-eyed, but there is if you're Ty Lopez, because you're stupid. That is all. Thanks for tuning in.
Well,
No.
we're never gonna see any of his money sponsoring this podcast.
But,
you think he's read all those books?
Oh, absolutely not.
No.
But they say that the average CEO reads 60 books a year and attends 5 seminars.
Seminars.
Yeah. And then the average human reads under 1. So that part is
This is some
correct.
10x shit you picked up right there.
Yeah. He was the first one that I ever saw come out. The Ty Lopez.
He came out and it was just
Let me explain. So he was the first.
rocked my fucking world.
Is this one lowering too? Hey, leave a comment below. Are our microphones lowering? Because I can't tell. This is as good as it's going to get.
Yeah.
I hope you're happy. So what's the reason behind this podcast? Would you riddle me that?
Okay. Well played, sir.
To spread knowledge.
Yeah. I mean, a little bit. There's just a lot of things.
A little bit.
There's just a lot of things that I don't know.
You telling me that people don't need to get in here? I'm willing to unlock it.
There's just a lot of things I don't know.
Yeah.
And I want to talk them over. There's a lot of things that piss me off, and I want to share them. You know how there's that? Remember in I Love You, Man? I forget the word, but they're saying like when an owner or the owner's dog looks exactly like the owner.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
a thing. I forget what.
Oh, hey, check out these two. I call them Bowsers. It's my nickname for people who look just like their dog.
Sometimes like
What
you're
was-
just like in a grocery store and you can just tell what kind of cars people are driving.
My point exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, you see it. You see the Crocs. You're like fucking Chevy Volt.
Or
Piece of shit.
or one of those like Kia Cubes. There's a red one in the Tampa.
Yeah, the one that's got like a full window on the one side and not on the other. And they're like,
Yep, about
I
cars.
did love those hamster commercials. It's not
Isn't that
bad.
stupid? You literally thought of fake ass hamsters bump into some like biggy ass shit, and you're just like,
That's
yeah,
genius. Like our brains are wired to be like, hey, hamsters.
yeah, and beats dancing, yeah, ooga booga.
This guy's such a car guy. I can't get him to stop talking about cars. I'm just like, please, not on the podcast. He's like,
Henry,
we got
I'm
to
just
talk about
waiting
Chevy
to watch
Volts.
Top Gear right now. Honestly, I just
We
want
gotta
to
hurry this up.
I just
Gear's
want to pour a glass of wine, put on Amazon Prime, and watch Top Gear with my best bud, my life partner, my best bud.
Just throw the mics
Just
out.
God, yeah. You sure? Boom, boom.
We're gonna just hang out.
Just totally missed. Go for a fucking
The next
smooch.
45 minutes is just us making out.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to address the elephant in the room. Tuesday, if we decide to make another podcast, we'll both have the same microphones because I just
That
ordered
is
one.
crucial information to the listener. Yes.
That is
Because if you're listening and you're not watching, then you won't know.
what's up with his
Absolute dog shit.
mic? Like, why does his microphone look like a penis?
Yeah, a bit of a mushroom head for sure.
I like it.
I mean, you're asking why does something look like a penis? It might just be a penis. I was talking to my friend. The conversation didn't go as far as it should now, and it was about crushes on animated characters.
Ariel.
And it seems like that's a thing across kids. And it's weird that some of your like earliest sexual fantasies are about a cartoon character. For me, it was the Bugs Bunny counterpart.
Oh, yeah.
Lola. Was that it? Lola?
Was that it?
I think it was it. Dude, check it out.
Or Space Jam?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was like, Space Jam came out in like what, 97? 94?
Yeah, she was looking good in Space Jam. Damn, Lola.
Lola was something. Oh, fuck.
You're so welcome.
Jesus. Dude, that's some furry shit right there. I'm sure there's like furries jerking off to this.
totally. I can't believe that that's a fucking thing.
Maybe that's how it. Maybe that's where it originated from.
I mean, I put
Sexual
that over,
attractions to
I put that over my bed.
yeah.
My wife would be like, "Do we have to?" I'd be like,
Dude, the thing is that's
bunny
fan
stays.
art, dude. Someone
The
had to
baby
sit
stays.
down and do this for like hours.
Just said the baby stays. The bunny stays.
Yikes. What a slip up. The bodily fluid shine detail that they add.
And they're gonna be like, "What in the fuck are they?" I'm sure you have an idea.
Yeah, it's just
But why does
NSFW
her-
pictures of some fucking like
That
Lola
face
fan art.
looks-
This is ruining it for me. I
Lola
had
was
a
a
nice like
sweet and innocent
prepubescent memory of Lola that like
Anytime you
not-
talk
that I was
about,
excited
I'm
about,
gonna look up-
and you just fucking ruined it.
Hey, look at us now.
Cheers to that, dude.
Cheers.
But yeah, dude, why is that a thing?
Disney knew what it's doing. I feel like making it like the princesses and stuff, drawing it to make it like a little kid kind of fall in love with it.
You're watching those, and you're just like, my mind's elsewhere, dude.
Delete.
Lola, that was her name. I'll save the tab.
Bookmark that.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of Pony Space?
Pony Space.
Pony Space. I'm sure you have heard of it. I mean, this isn't new news, but
No, it's rather old.
goddamn,
It's muy viejo.
It's groundbreaking.
Thing is, two things. It's not that they're dressed up as horses like furries, where it's just like this cartoony shit.
They're like
they're putting
bondage.
on horse gear.
Yeah, it's like horse gear and horse like almost like bondage gear.
Yeah, like those mouthpieces that horses have and all that shit, like all this leather and the blinds.
So these men say that there's a transformation that happens as they put on all this bondage horse gear
Yeah.
shit.
and hardly anything else.
And the women are like, once I put the bit in his mouth, and that's exactly what you know exactly what that person looks like.
Yeah.
And she's like, once I put that bit in his mouth,
I let him have a moment, let him graze around.
the hooves. That's
And
right.
he gets into his
Before
pony
she
space.
tries
Yeah.
to tame him.
That's right.
He's got to
Or
roam
fucking
free.
stallion, dude.
This fucking stallion got to run free. What's funny is these guys are
White
just like in a
trashy.
way like yeah, exactly. They're like these white trash like weekend warriors.
Yeah.
that on the weekends dress up as
the
like
fucking
bound horses.
yeah, and their
then
respective owners.
Yeah, and their respective owners. They're like the women in those relationships are
Jockeys,
like whipping
dare I say.
the jockeys.
Even though
that jockey's gonna break his back.
Yeah, that was the one that was like the woman was significantly larger than the guy. You know, people think it's weird and whatever, but
No.
yeah, no,
No.
I would never.
Don't do that to yourself.
Yeah, but then they're trying to argue that there's a counterbalance. They're just like, you know, Monday for Friday, we're just
Regular peeps.
They said law-abiding, vanilla, tax-paying citizens, and I was just like, you couldn't put 3 better adjectives together. Like, dude, when white people describe themselves as vanilla, that's as vanilla as you can get. That's vanilla squared,
that's past
baby.
vanilla. That's granola.
That is vanilla Coke in the 4th dimension.
Dude, we haven't, but I think that we should. We should look up and see if they have like a meet and greet, because they have to be like posting about this shit, because they're gonna want people to like, please come. We're not the only ones. Otherwise, they're gonna kick us out of the park.
We could probably find out, but
I bet we could.
We
I
can
wanna
find out
read,
where
like-
it is, but I don't think there's one nearby.
I'd be willing to drive, and I really want to read their mission statement. And
To
become
what, like
all
Arkansas?
about it. Bunch of Irvine folk. You know, Monday through Friday, we just work for Irvine Ranch Water District. But on Saturday, I'm cutting loose.
Oh, I got the quote. Pony space isn't just a phrase, and then weird, which was one of them, and then the citizen one was just, we're just normal vanilla tax-paying citizens Monday through Friday. Damn. The thing is, it's this guy with these glasses that says it, and he also has a mustache, and he's like slightly overweight. He's also wearing essentially an equivalent of a black Speedo, and then the rest is just horse gear. And he has those fucking blinds on.
That's
so his,
right.
The glasses and then just blinds. And he kind of looks like
Bubbles?
Bubbles. He kind of looks like Bubbles, or like the guy from Office Space.
Yeah.
Already so good.
Cinematic.
Dude,
Oh,
if you're fucking
shit, I
chick,
forgot about
first of all,
that.
this lady's big. But if you're fucking, and that's the
He's
guy.
gotta pull
Never
that
mind. I'm
horse.
sorry. He's wearing boots, and he's wearing basically a leopard suit that's all brown with like a horse tail and shit. That's the guy. I remember now. But dude, can you imagine like picking up a carriage and then
Lugging
someone just
her
go,
around?
yeah, letting, and then she just goes, that's the guy. He's literally gagged.
He is totally the Office Space character.
Yeah.
Today
we're in Louisiana. I told you it was Louisiana or Arkansas or whatever.
Oh,
I don't think there's much going on in Louisiana because people have the time to do this. Oh shit! Ow!
remember when you had a tailbone?
Dude, what is up with this guy's skin? He just put spots on him to look like a horse. He's like, this is the obstacle course. This is what I fucking ate shit on. There is zero chance that they don't see anything sexual about this. This is purely sexual.
Dude, 100%.
This is their foreplay. There's like, you're gonna be this horse. I'm gonna dominate you for 4 hours outside, and then when we get inside, that's when the fun begins. Cause I'm gonna be ready by then.
Really just
Oh.
give them a really hard time, so they really have to.
Can't fucking understand you. You have a fucking gas mask on. All right, Bane. Yeah. Oh, and he's blinded.
He's kicking the carriage. He's a
Yeah, he's like
bad
throwing a
pony.
tantrum. Yeah, he's the
He's a
bad.
bad pony. The other ladies go up and scratch like. That'll always be my favorite part.
Oh, it's been rearranged to fit humans. Who did this for you, dude?
Yeah, can you imagine being the guy at like the leather shop or like the?
Yeah, they come up to you. He's like, I have a custom order. I was wondering if you could.
He's like, what kind
Make
of
some
horse
for
is
me.
wearing this shit? He's like, oh, it's not a horse at all, sir. That's going in my mouth. You should come out to Pony Play sometime.
Yeah.
You look like you could be. You look like you could be.
We do it out on the acre field every Sunday after church. Get a little cardio in.
Being able to change from the human aspect to
The human. I'm sorry. He just said human aspect followed by the pony aspect.
What is the pony aspect?
Define.
Is this offensive
Either.
to ponies? Pony tack. That's what they call the rig. All the
Pony
gear.
tack, and it's about individual expression. Hey, no, it's not. Well, no, it is because everything I got is custom made for me. It's like, okay.
This looks like a pirate.
She looks like a pirate at an Oktoberfest, but
swashbuckling
also with
whore.
sunglasses with like Oakleys. Why is there a dog? Why did they let them have a dog?
That horse has that pony has a dog.
The freedom to be weird. Yes.
Yes.
The freedom to be weird. Yes.
Yes. Wow. We'll see them at church.
Do we remember end of the year Spotify lists? Like it's like this is what you listen to the most this year. I was thinking, what if Pornhub did that? They're just like, no. You're not changing your IP address. You're just you're on a private window. We know exactly what you've been watching and how much. So this is what you've been into this year. This is how many minutes you've spent on here. You watched this video the most times. It's your favorite.